welcome back. Your dreams.
Oh, that's for me. It's Lindsay. I'm back. Been a month away, and I have missed you guys, Jeff and Lisa. It's so good to be back.
Well, welcome back, Cotter.
Yeah.
We got the band back together.
The band is back together. So, yeah.
This might not mean as much to you as it does to us, but obviously there goes another murder mystery.
Yes, people were concerned that perhaps there were some.
Oh, that was the
something
hint.
malevolent afoot. Yes,
that this was a real one. I guess there was he's all of a sudden he's there, the next he's not. But I have a marvelous month traveling with my dogs and my wife, visiting family and friends all across the U.S., all the way to the East Coast. Celebrated the D.C. 4th of July near the Washington Monument. Watching the stars.
Did you get to do any park ranger activities?
I didn't do any park ranger activities. I stayed away from national park. There's too many people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
So we did.
Yeah, nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded.
Yeah, it's too crowded. I
Since
did
our show.
Yeah, I did some outdoor things for sure.
That's good.
All the time. I took my dogs out. Was out in the water a lot. Wake surfing and just having a good time. So, but it's great to be back, and we got some fun things to talk about today. We're going to talk about heat, right? The heat and your pups.
Outside.
It's hot outside.
That kind of heat.
Yeah, that kind of heat.
Yeah, it's officially the dog days of summer.
Exactly. This is the dog days of summer. Do we have some nutritional things to follow up on where we started last week?
We've got some. We do have some loose ends, but we can get them. We'll probably get to them organically sometime during the show, I think. What do you think, Lisa?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
And I did want to highlight that next week we're going to talk about pet business. You guys run a very successful dog pet
business, helping take care of pets.
Right. And we are having a ton of fun with the 80 or 90 dogs at our place every day. It's been very busy this summer. And, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of positives and negatives, and
a lot of ins and outs, what have yous.
Yeah. So we have a lot of insights because there's a lot of people out there listening to us who love dogs and would love to consider finding their niche in that business. So
for sure.
It's something to talk about. So that's next week. We already know what next week's going to be. How's that for organized?
Oh my goodness. Excited. What will we do with ourselves in the upcoming days?
Yeah,
we already have
sending texts to each other. What do you want to talk about?
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do last week.
Yeah.
I'm way behind.
Way behind. That is a week behind.
Yeah.
So when is your big event? Like, don't you guys have a big summer event?
We have two big events. Two big events. We have lots of events, but we have two big events. So we did our summer event.
Oh, I missed
the anniversary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you'll have opportunity to come in costume for our Halloween event.
Okay. That's the next big one.
That's perhaps the best Halloween party in all of Albuquerque.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's fun. If you have pets, if you love pets, if you like looking at pets, it's the event to come to.
The event to, my staff goes crazy, and so many of my pet parents go crazy at Halloween. Mm-hmm. We have
especially when it's a full moon. I haven't looked to see what the timing is going to be.
That's always frightening. Yeah. So my son worked in the psych ward for a long time. He said it's real. Mm-hmm. Full moon, you better strap on because you're going to have some tough things going on at the.
So your son worked there? I don't think I ever met him.
He's worked at 2 or 3. Jeff, you may have missed him.
Yeah.
So he's going to love that I threw him out there. Hey Jay, love you, bud. And so excited to be back. So let's begin. And first.
As you're beginning, can I jump in here real quick and just make the big announcement that today, last week was unofficial. Today is official. We are live streaming this on our KKOB YouTube channel.
Wow. So
I'm not having.
So we're on video. Here.
So there is video evidence that Lindsay is back. Yeah. So it's not AI generated, just so you know.
Or is it?
So don't stand up out of my chair then.
Here's the best way to find it, because I could not find it under News Radio by looking at YouTube and doing their search bar and plugging in News Radio KKOB where our channel is. It wasn't pulling anything up. But if you put Duke City Dog Talk, that'll pop up the live stream.
Cool.
Right now. So Duke City Dog Talk on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Search YouTube.
Always one of our goals here was to become,
real.
join the this century. So here we are.
We're actually
Yeah.
a little bit more big time as of today.
Yeah.
Well,
we're-
yeah, we can't hide these faces behind radio.
No, absolutely not. God
Yeah,
bless my
yeah,
mother.
yeah.
She only you have a face only a mother could love. She used to tell me. But yeah. So this
Or
is
as they say, a face made for radio.
Uh,
Which now I guess we can't
Well,
hide.
we
behind
can't
that
hide
one
behind
anymore.
our microphones anymore.
No, well, video killed the radio star.
That's right.
Just ask Billy Squire.
So we're here to talk about heat and dogs. So I want to invite any of our listeners who have questions, want some advice, how to manage their dog in the heat. I just got back from a couple-hour hike with my dogs up in the Sandias, and yeah, they were suffering today. They run like crazy. They're off leash, running around. Oops, I'm going to get in trouble. It is a national forest owned by all of us. 505-243-3333. If you have questions and want to join the Duke City Dog Talk, talking to us about it, and now on
Call or
YouTube.
text.
And yes, I am wearing a USA. I'm so excited. USA, this is the women's team, New Jersey. I got to watch our new kit, as they say. I got to watch them play Canada and defeat them 3-0 in our nation's capital. It was
Wow.
pretty fun. My daughter's a huge fan. So obviously, what is the best advice for helping dogs in heat? If they have water,
Yeah, number one is water.
if they have water, they take care of themselves. And added to that, you could still bake a dog in a car with water. So the next is kind of shade, or you just can't leave dogs in cars.
For sure, and it's kind of like a what do we do outside about the heat, and what do we do in cars about the heat, and the car thing. Absolutely,
It's easy. Don't leave them in the car.
Let's not leave leave dogs or cats or babies in cars with the windows up in the heat. That's not good.
Even the windows down isn't. Well, my
still
dogs
gonna get warm.
would jump out to stay cool, or just to explore a rabbit or a squirrel, whatever. So, and when you're traveling, we have a trailer, which is pretty cool. So stop for lunch. We stop at if we like to bring our own food, but if somehow we have to buy food, we go to a place we can drive through or run in, pick up, go park, have the dogs join us in a trailer, sit back and have a nice lunch. But that way they're not left in a closed car or even a windows cracked car. It gets about 95, 100 very quickly in a car.
Very quickly. Well, I mean, a quick test. If you would not sit in your car yourself in those conditions for more than, 20 seconds, don't expect to leave your pets out there.
Right.
I mean,
It's even worse for dogs, though, because dogs
they're
don't
covered
sweat.
in fur. Yeah, and they're covered in fur.
They're insulated.
Yeah, and they only have one way to perspire, and that's through their mouths. All that panting is just air conditioning for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And we get this question a lot too. What do we do about this car out in the parking lot with a dog in it and the windows up?
Oh, do people come to your shop and leave their dogs like that? Is that what you're...
Every once in a while, it would be a customer at one of our stores, but that's a lot less likely than just a customer at another store that happens to be adjacent
Or just in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Exactly,
A shared parking lot.
Like they're hopping into Walmart and their dog is... Yeah, so what do you do? Can you call the police?
Well,
Will they come?
311 is the best thing if it doesn't look like it's an emergency situation. 311, the city of Albuquerque will come out and investigate and try to make sure that the dog's taken care of. If it looks like an emergency situation, 911. Get someone out right away.
Yeah, if you have a pet or a person in distress, definitely.
Don't try breaking a window yourself. But the police will be happy to help take care of that. If you see a dog or a baby or whatever in a car that's obviously in distress, 911 is the right answer then.
Okay. I honestly, since I have had more than one run-in with some tough people and not had the police respond very quickly to my business, I might end up breaking a window there. I would wait as long as I thought it was possible.
For sure.
But for a baby, I'd break the window.
To take care of other lives. Absolutely.
Yeah, your phone and your video capability is your best friend in that
Oh, that's
situation.
true.
You know,
And your lawyers.
I think we have a
Document.
good Samaritan's law here. Do we not?
Oh,
Yes,
Jerry's
we do.
shaking his head. Yes,
We do. I thought we did.
Jerry knows
Am I
all.
going to want to test that in a court of law? I'd prefer not to have to hire a lawyer. And I would officially say, don't break the window yourself. And under my breath, I was saying, break the window.
Right.
But don't break the window.
Do what your conscience
Call
tells you to
911
do.
is best.
Right.
And maybe if they instruct you. But
well, we're about break time.
Yeah.
So let's
Speaking
go.
of breaking.
Let's go to a break. Yeah, it got me in the
Breaking
mood
Bad
for
here.
breaking. So, hey, folks, here we are, Duke City Dog Talk, 96.3 News Radio KKOB. Give us a call. Let's talk about your hot dog. 505-243-3333. Jeff, Lisa, and Lindsay. Hey guys, here we are, Duke City Dog Talk, Lisa, Jeff, and Lindsay, and we're talking about heat and dogs, and then I want to jump into a nutrition question that I have personally for my 3 dogs. But a lot of people like to hike this time of year. It's beautiful out there. I will tell you, I was up this morning hiking with my 3 pups. But what
Up
precautions?
on the top of the mountain, huh?
We didn't get to the top. I live about 7,000 feet, and then I can get to 3 blocks away. I'm on the National Forest line property, and there's trails all over. So yeah, my 3 pups and a young man who's living with us currently hiked up there, but the dogs, it was 9:00 when we started. They were suffering. They just stop and lay down. They hunt the whole time, so they're running. But yeah, you got to have water for your dogs. You don't hike.
Are they getting much shade up there also?
Yeah, of course.
Some spots on the hiking trails around are very barren of shade.
It's true.
And other spots are they have plenty.
Yeah.
But dogs will find the sunny spots usually.
Well, no, they find the shady spots this time of year.
Oh yeah.
So they'll go sit in the shade. My youngest pup, Kit Carson. He's like super fast to find shade.
Mhm.
He'll run, and then he'll go find pieces of shade to lay down in, and he go. But so gave them water. They don't need a lot of water. I'll be honest. They don't like. You can twist stomachs by giving dogs a lot of water, and they're pretty good at judging and not drinking huge quantities. So until they've cooled a little bit, but a little bit of water goes a long way and just helping them satiate themselves.
Right. And if they're looking kind of like foamy on their tongue, they're probably not, they don't have enough water in their mouth.
Good indication. Just like us, they get cotton mouth.
Right.
Yeah. So I kind of have like if I'm going for an hour, I don't bring much water. Depends time of year.
Do your dogs wear backpacks and carry their own water, or do you take water for them?
I take water for them. My dogs they have a GPS collar on them. So if I was doing more of a long hike, I have had packs before with my dogs before.
Some dogs do better just having the job.
And
if you put a pack
actually
on
help
them,
a lot with behavior.
It changes their behavior.
That their job is to carry the water. I think it's a good idea. So I usually carry the water, but I don't feel like I have to bring a lot. But we're in dry mountains. The fun part was being back in the Midwest. There's water everywhere.
Right.
We'd swim 2 or 3 times every hike. It was the
mosquitoes everywhere too, huh?
It wasn't bad, honestly. I was in Minnesota and only got bit twice, and that's really good. I can get bit twice in 10 minutes out there.
2 mosquitoes in Minnesota. Wow, that's a record.
Agreed.
It's not called the land of 10,000 lakes for nothing.
No, it's not.
That's because all the mosquitoes have been back here. I got nailed a couple nights ago.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, did you know what that was the state bird of Minnesota? The mosquito. No, it's the loon, Sven and Ole's got the loon. I have a couple loon jokes, of course. I better not get there. I get in trouble for telling Sven and Ole jokes. But yeah, tons of water. Everywhere else, we were in West Virginia.
What part?
A river. Just across the Maryland border. It's small town part. Can't even remember. My daughter and son-in-law have a little cabin up there that we went and hung out with. Went on the river, tubed on the river. Maybe the best day. Middle of this tubing adventure, pours rain, and I got 3 grandkids are freaking out, crying, screaming. The world is over. Pouring.
They were going in the
water. Were the dogs
though,
with
right?
you?
No, we didn't bring our dogs. They were happily back at home in the air conditioning. So it was pretty fun. So hiking with dogs, right? That was our topic. Bring water. I kind of have a one water bottle for an hour, 2 water bottles, kind of a water bottle for each hour is kind of how I judge it for myself. And I bring a little cup so that you drink more efficiently. You can pour it in your hand, or just they can drink directly out of a squirt bottle.
Sometimes you can get those little travel cups that fold up.
Exactly.
Yeah, the kind of a built-in bowl to drink from. Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, those are nice. We give those as kind of merch from Canine Resorts. Those little bowls, which are super nice. But we and when I hunt, kind of the same thing. I'll have a squirt water bottle, so I can just squirt it into their mouth like Gatorade guys do, and that way they get a little bit of water. But when you're done at the end of every kind of segment, I have a big water bottle and they get water.
So you actually go hunting with your dogs. Does that mean, are you authorized to use the phrase "that dog don't hunt"? I had a college professor that used that every lecture.
That dog don't hunt. That means it was not a good idea.
It was an auditing class.
Oh, really?
So, you find an error on the paperwork. That dog don't hunt.
Yes, I have been with dogs that don't hunt. My 3 happen to love hunting. Their favorite thing in the world is chasing birds and letting me take a shot at them. Yeah, it's what they complain is we always get capons. Now, do you guys know what a capon is? Have you ever heard of the capon bird?
No.
So, we get up to a pheasant and it flies up, and it's not an ordinary pheasant sometimes, because he flies up when we shoot, and he just keeps on going.
Oh,
Those
gosh.
capons,
Capon.
those capons are
Capons are hard to
This is
get.
this is brutal. You two need to stop it.
Well, Jeff's inspiring me.
I know.
And I'm
It's
inspired.
not-
He's so happy to have me back for this stuff.
It's like the whole one bad apple. Now we got two here.
Well, it did start with these dogs don't hunt. Oh, yes. Let's jump into our text. Hey, we are going full out high tech here, folks. First of all, we're on YouTube. But second, we have a live text line.
People can message us.
They can
at
send
that
a text.
same phone number that they can call us.
So the text number
505-243-3333. And then what happens? They send a text and it pops up right in front of you.
Right in front of me. So let me read this question. It is from Albuquerque. Hi, we have a 6-month-old male puppy and not sure when to get him fixed. We have heard conflicting advice to do it before the first year or wait until he's more than a year old. So this one is somewhat complex. There are vets who are saying that if you wait till the dog is a year and a half, that it's better for their bones. That's kind of
depends on the size of the dog too.
Right.
Some dogs, plenty of dogs, smaller dogs are finished growing before they're a year old.
Right on. Right. So the small dogs have less need for it. I will tell you, for us at a dog resort, at 9 months, the dog's behavior changed drastically. The male dogs do become aggressive. And the female dogs begin their heat cycle. But male dogs, we have to separate them. They can no longer, they become disruptive force in our play yard because of 9 months.
Sometimes that behavior gets corrected after they get fixed.
Right.
And sometimes it really doesn't.
Correct.
So you can have some lasting behavioral issues to deal with if you don't fix your male dog early enough.
So I'll tell you, it's kind of bad story. My brother had a great hunting dog. He's Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Her name was Benelli, after his favorite gun, and great hunting dog. But he waited till 3 or 4 years to have him fixed, and that dog was a fighter. And he sent his new puppy to the hospital 6 or 7 times and died young. None of the advantages. Died at 8 years, which is pretty young for a healthy dog. He was a healthy weight. He just had some stomach issues that killed him early.
Poor guy.
Didn't get any of those advantages that we could tell. So my advice is, if you have a small dog, I don't think it's a big deal. Talk to your vet. We are not professionals. We just know everything. Let's start with that.
What's your opinion, Lisa?
Lisa, you have one. You're more sciencey than both of us put together.
It is. I mean, there's two perspectives, and one of them is like the health perspective of the dog. Again, larger dogs take longer to reach their full maturity, their height and their size, and a lot of vets will recommend waiting to that point. If you have like a giant breed, like a Great Dane,
right?
They have an extended growing time, and when you remove all the hormones, testosterone and things, it does affect how their bones grow, their joints and everything. So it can have an effect. On the other hand, the other medical aspect is when, like, especially with female dogs, when they start going through heat, if they go through just one heat, that definitely raises their, the possibility that they will get a cancer,
mammary tumors,
like mammary tumors in particular. But also coming from like a rescue perspective, which is where my concern is. I mean, they will do pediatric spays pretty young just to make sure that the animals have been properly spayed or neutered and are not going to be procreating. And, it's like, and
overpopulation is a serious issue.
It is a serious issue.
I think it's all of our responsibilities to try to reduce that burden on the animal society. We lose a lot of companion animals every year because there are just too many.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
But, also, yes, if spaying too early or neutering too early may have some consequences, and may.
Well, nutritionally,
but if you don't
help address that too.
But if you don't spay or neuter until, they've reached a little higher age, you're definitely getting the high probability that there's going to be an unwanted litter along the way.
Yeah.
And there's almost 100% of that,
It is unfortunate.
It's a numbers game, but it's a much higher number.
Really well-behaved dogs, even puppies, when they go into heat, I have had amazing behaviors by my female dogs over the years, escaping to go get bread. I mean, their ability to escape, dig out in places they never dug out before. So it is really a problem for female dogs. And back to this really great question, I would say that's a small dog. I just heard 13 pounds. So, we would, in our unprofessional opinion, say, I would get them fixed.
I would have them fixed before a year for sure.
Yeah, yep. Personally, the same here.
That's what he says. We will get them fixed before the first year. We're all on the same page. Thank you for calling Duke City Dog Talk. We did it today. We got one right.
All right.
So, want to continue kind of. I have a nutrition question. Sure. After the break, we're going to jump into this nutrition question because my dogs eat grass and lick things. So I kind of want to know what your expertise is on those questions.
Is it on the turning things green after they eat the grass and then lick things?
Is that
different? All right.
What?
We'll come back.
We'll come back. Good thing we got a break coming. All right. It's 96.3 News Radio, KKOB, Lindsay, Chris, and Lisa.
No, that's the wrong ex-husband. No.
Oh, I did that again. Sorry.
Right. Jeff.
Lindsay, Jeff, and Lisa, and Lindsay's in trouble by Jeff. Duke City Dog Talk. Take care. See you in a minute. Oh, back on. Here we go. Sorry, we've never had a camera before. We don't know how to act.
We're not even on now.
Not even on.
Oh,
whoops.
And he didn't have it. He had the mic muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the mic wasn't muted.
Okay, good.
They heard every word.
Oh, well, we didn't see our funny act. Hey,
Oh, man.
So here's the question today. So I have 3 dogs. They all love grass. In fact, I was with my brothers, 2 dogs, a puppy, and a big Drahat and a new red lab. All we digging into grass. Now, part of me says the grass must be part of their diet. Now, what's your ideas about dogs eating grass?
Well, you get different bacterias from different sources in nature, and grass is something that often dogs will eat. And I don't know that they're eating it because of the bacteria or because of some other nutritional need for fiber or chlorophyll, but they definitely get some good bacteria in their stomach
because of grass. Oh,
right.
okay.
Absolutely.
And
and then sometimes it's there's a habitualized issue, and they're going to eat excess amounts of grass anytime they get the opportunity, and sometimes they're doing it more because of nutritional deficiencies or stomach issues, digestive
Sometimes
deficiencies.
it'd be an upset stomach, especially, I mean, cats do it too. It's like they're feeling a little funky, eat a little bit of grass and
throw it up.
Throw it up. Yeah, life's good.
It's like what's that called? The thing that makes you throw up?
An emetic.
Yeah.
An emetic.
Yeah. It's like the natural and say it for me, please.
An emetic.
An emetic.
E-M-E-T-I-C.
I never could pronounce that word.
I pronounced it milk, but that's just me. Dairy allergy.
Milk allergy there much? Yes. That's good. So I've learned not to worry about it. Some people don't eat the grass but I think it's part of their diet.
Well, you don't eat the yellow snow, but the grass is fine.
Yeah, that's right. Well, my dogs do love snow when they do, but and you do avoid the yellow stuff. Yes. I agree. It's great. Terrible thing. Okay,
so are they having problems when they eat the grass?
Not at all.
So they're eating it and they're doing just fine.
Yeah.
So they might be doing it for entertainment purposes. They might be doing it for adding a little extra fiber to the diet.
Right.
I mean, we all know we should get a little bit more fiber in our diets. Right. So
did any of you eat grass as a kid? I remember being out in the yard and playing and eating grass.
We ate mud.
Yeah, I certainly ate mud. Dirt was a favorite thing.
I think
dirt is an excellent source of
my bike
probiotics.
Onto the grass multiple times.
So my second follow-up question is: my older dog likes to lick everything. Everybody licks their feet. He licks the steel post of our outdoor table.
Hopefully not when it's freezing outside.
No, he's not stupid, but he is. He is stupid. But do you think he's got like a vitamin deficiency of some sort? That's what I wondered.
Dogs explore the world with their mouth.
That's fair.
And some do a little bit more exploration with their tongue than others.
Okay. So it's a natural thing.
And it's another issue too that can easily be habitualized, and then it becomes difficult to break them of the habit, because to break a habit you have to go weeks of not performing the habit before your brain kind of forgets how to do that thing, or that it needs to do that thing.
I remember when Dr. Nickel was on, we were talking about that because you brought it up. And sometimes if they're licking your hands or, your face, if it's that sort of thing, it's definitely sort of a subservient, it's a comfort, affection sort of thing. But I think you mentioned that sometimes it can be indicative of an upset stomach. But again, it sounds
for an entirely different reason too.
Well, they want to make sure you taste like chicken in case, just in case things go wrong and they get hungry.
The big apocalypse, and you're there as a source of, okay.
Yes, cats will eat you before your dog will, but yeah.
Okay, that was just really, we got dark so nice and fast.
A little dark, but a little honest also. Brutally honest here. If nothing, we are brutally honest sometimes about cats eating you if you pass.
Just ask medical examiners. They will tell you.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, okay. This is a real thing. Are you guys into the true crime stuff? Is that?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Not oh yes for me.
Not,
oh yes
well,
for Lisa.
Well, not so much for me, but
Absolutely, yeah.
my friend Mercedes, who was on a couple
Mercedes,
weeks
for
ago,
sure.
she's very much a fan of that, and I know a lot of people who are just, enraptured.
Right.
Or did you mean like as participating?
'Cause that's a different story.
Well, we started the rumor doing the who done it while I was gone, by the way. Yeah, we did start the rumor.
Truly.
So I did want, since you brought up Mercedes, I wanted to follow up on something you mentioned, which is, kind of becoming so we're on the front end of this rage of the talking buttons. Now, so these are buttons that you can program with your voice, and the dog pushes it and it says like food, and you give them food, and you teach them kind of operately to opera conditioning, the positive reward, or outside, and let them go out and do these associations. So you teach your dog a bunch of words essentially, and to demand things. Now, to me, to do what a dog wants all the time is really asking for trouble. But clearly, people are fascinated.
You don't have
by
cats.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Who wants to know really wants to know what a cat is thinking? That's my word.
Well, cats are using the talking boards too, and
Are they?
Oh yes, they're very direct in their opinions and thoughts on things. That's for certain.
So they have
cats. Giving cats a voice might be kind of dangerous. There's a really good book though. I had to get out my phone to look it up. How Stella Learned to Talk by Christina Hunger. Wow, it's a very inspiring book about teaching your dog how to talk, and I haven't had the opportunity to find a good button set yet, but I will eventually and try it out with my dog. I think that my dog wants to tell me something. I'm not sure what.
So we all want to tell you something.
But sometimes it's better to keep the headphones on, though.
So these boards, are they like expressing? I've only started exploring this and only saw the talking buttons, not the talking boards. On the talking boards, are they giving like more emotive or philosophical?
Oh no, it's exactly the same. It's just you want to have a layout that's going to be consistent so that it's easy for your dog to find the right button. So if you move the food button from the far left side to the far right side, they may recognize the shape of the letters or the colors, but they're not going to be able to read letters, but they can match up the pattern of colors on top of the button to what the button means. So they're not exactly reading, but they can figure out when there's a word printed on it that's the correct button to use. But placement of the button, consistent placement is super important. Okay,
because they're more into play. That would make sense. And they don't, they're all different colors, but dogs see black and white, I understand.
They see blue and yellow too. Blue and yellow are very good colors for them to.
Oh, is that right?
See.
Okay.
Yeah.
So dogs see colors, not just black and white.
Yeah, they're definitely what is it called? Dichromatic. Humans have 3 different. Is that what it's called? Chromes.
You have rods and cones.
Rods and cones.
Okay.
Cones see color.
Yeah.
And dogs only have 2.
Okay.
And so they got a different color set than we do.
It's funny. It's almost like hanging out with an artist. You ever hang out with artists who like visual artists? They literally see more colors than we do.
Oh, sure.
My wife's kind of that way.
I see 8.
Oh, really?
Is that it? 8 colors? Yeah. There's red, green, blue.
Yeah.
Other people might believe that different shades of blue exist, but I doubt it. I see the world in primary colors only.
Red, green, blue, black, and white.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
That's 5. That's
5. There's
that's
a couple
5.
more: brown, black, white. I don't know.
Great. Well, having a philosophical discussion with you might be difficult. See the world black and white. Yeah. Anyway, so picking on Jeff today. Sorry. So I think this is kind of an interest. Anybody wants to call?
So what is your experience with the buttons?
Yeah, we got another text. Let me see.
Another text.
There's.
And that's the downside of the live texting.
Yeah.
So we go, oh, wow, there's
today.
Can we touch it?
There's Safi the Pomsky, who ends every board message with pound itch. The videos are funny. So apparently there is something. Safi the Pomsky, which would be a Pomeranian, I assume, or
Pomeranian Husky.
Yeah. Who has writing quite articulately he even has a, what's that pound sign? What's that called? Hashtag. Thank you.
Can we go back to the Pomeranian Husky for a second? Pomeranian Husky?
Yeah. I had a customer who was talking about their Chihuahua Husky, and I was like, someone had to bend down.
Someone
really
was
far.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Someone just totally slept through the whole experience.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I didn't know which way it came out, but and she got all embarrassed when I asked that, kind of.
Well, you have to ask.
You have to. How do you not? Then get a normal dog.
But the Franken dogs are so much more fun.
That's true.
Do you have any that visit that are like a dachshund on the bottom half, and then it looks like they have a sawed off head that was replaced with a shepherd head? It just looks like two dogs in one.
It's like that Johnny Cash.
Those are so funny.
That Johnny Cash song about it was
one piece at a time.
One piece at a time. Yeah. All those, one car made of 57 different brands, but exactly.
Got an intro for the next commercial.
We do have dogs like that, and they're like this one. He's husky, like a big pit bull, but his legs are 3 inches tall, and he's just like. But it's kind of like some people we know, like a dwarf kind of. He's all upper body and no lower body at all.
What's that? Johnny Bravo, the Johnny Bravo cartoon.
Exactly like Johnny Bravo. Yeah, except really short legs. Yeah. That's true. So yeah, it happens. And guess what? We're at break time. We're just killing time here so fast, having so much fun with you all on Duke City Dog Talk. Give us a text, give us a call. Let us solve your dog problems for you. Jeff, Lisa, Lindsay, Duke City Dog Talk, 96.3 News Radio, KKOB. Wolf. What have we here? Coldplay in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having so much fun having cameras.
Are we back? Are we in the air?
Where are we?
What's going on?
Why is my lawyer calling me?
Better call HR. Oops.
So, Yeah, that Coldplay. We're just up to date on the latest in social media and everything.
Yeah, we're totally hip.
Yeah, we're totally hip. But that was really cute, guys. I think.
Word to your mother.
Absolutely. So, I'll just jump right in and get ahead. So the next show, we're going to talk about the business, the dog business. We'll just say it, the pet business. And
right.
You've been in it 15 years. We've been in it 4. And I'm really looking forward to this discussion and invite you all to join us, ask questions. What's it like? What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? And
there's lots of business. There's not just storefront business.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we brought them in. Like we have dog trainers, we have veterinarians.
Oh, and also don't forget
sitters.
to stop and get your pickup bags for your hiking excursions, because sometimes you have to pick up after your dog's business too.
Oh, good.
You should always pick up after your dog's business.
Absolutely. Leave no trace.
Leave no trace. Yes. So I am often with hands full of those things on the way home.
Another reason to get a backpack so your dog can carry the fun stuff home.
Absolutely, because 1 or 2 is okay, but when you have 3 dogs, my dogs will do a lot of them in a day.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're also saving up for your hikes too, because they think it's funny.
They're like, pss, 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 hey, we're gonna give Dad a 2-bagger today.
Yeah. So interesting. My wife is taken to every week cleaning up our whole yard, and she literally gets 15 or 20 pounds. But we're professional poop picker uppers because of Canine Resorts. We do that all day, every day.
But also you're feeding good foods though, and that makes a huge difference in how much you have to clean up in the backyard.
Cuts the backyard cleanup in half.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Feed a better food, more nutritionally dense, more stays on the dog, and less comes out into your backyard.
Right, because things like picking on it because it's Sam's Club, but Old Roy is mostly filler. It's why it's cheap. It's the lowest quality.
You have to really kind of watch for cheap too, because like a dog food that's 200 calories per cup versus a dog food that's 500 calories per cup. You may be getting the same size bag, but the one that's 500 calories per cup has 2.5 times more food in it.
Right. And it also tends to have things that mess with the dog system. It's not any different than human food.
You are what you eat.
Yeah. If you eat really high quality foods, your body does better. It's made to. And the same for dogs. So, what's your top brand at your place? Do you have one?
Well, we've got I would say we've got 3 brands in volume that we sell by far more than anything else. And that would be From.
Okay.
Nutrisource.
Oh, Nutrisource, I know.
And Earthborn.
Okay.
Those are our 3 top selling brands.
That's for dry dog foods.
Dry
dog foods.
But
there are plenty other things besides kibble, though.
Right. Freeze dried. What do we have?
We have freeze dried. We have gently cooked. We have canned foods. We have frozen raw. Yeah.
Frozen cooked.
So frozen raw seems like a really great way to do it, because you can, keep it frozen till you need it. And
the nutritional benefits of eating an unprocessed food for dogs, you will notice definite differences, and you don't even need to do 100%.
Just a few meals
10%,
of less
20%,
processed food.
Just a food topper, put a spoonful of raw food on top of your bowl of kibble. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, any reduction in the amount of overly processed food that you feed can have huge benefits.
Right.
What happens to the proteins when they get cooked?
They get denatured, as they call it. Instead of being like an orderly fashion, it just kind of gets
a jumble.
A jumble. Yeah. Think about your hair. Your hair is made of protein. It's nice when it's combed out. You cook it, it'd be like going through a wind tunnel and looking like bedhead and all of that.
So if you know the term bioavailable, the bioavailability of the proteins, the amino acids is significantly higher out of a food that has not been cooked, a protein source that has not been cooked.
Okay, so I'm going to
plants are different for.
I always want to bring it home to my house, right? So I have 3 age 2 to 13 high energy, dogs that get lots of exercise, French Brittany Spaniels. What raw food would you sell me? What would you tell, or would you point me?
Well, I will tell you that how I feed my dog.
Okay.
I put a variety of things in the bowl. I don't do just a single thing in the bowl.
Okay.
So I do one form of one type of kibble.
Okay.
One form of another type of kibble, and then some sort of a wet food source, whether it's a freeze dried that I'm rehydrating or a can or a raw food. So I do about a third of each. So there's always a variety of fun and interesting flavors and textures in the bowl. And it may be different for every
Does your dog finish their food every day?
Absolutely.
Okay. And I'm pushing you here because you don't like to be specific, and I want you to be specific. When I go
when
I go to your store and I want to go buy some frozen raw food, what would you sell me, knowing my dogs?
I would say for your dog, since you have multiple dogs that are on the bigger side, look at something that has bulk options, because it's going to be far more cost effective.
Okay.
That way. I mean, we stand behind all of our foods.
Steve?
But it also depends on
Steve is a food?
Steve is a food.
Steve's real
also
food.
A spider.
Steve is a spider, but Steve's real food. That's one that has bulk options. But
OC Raw.
OC Raw. Have on my OC Raw shirt
Stella
today.
And Chewy.
Yeah.
Are we getting near the end? Well, folks, we got about a minute left, and again, we look forward to seeing everyone back as we talk about the business
of taking care of our companion animals.
Yeah, how are we doing with our businesses? What are the pluses and minuses? And there are so many opportunities. So we'll throw out other niches we think are out there in the dog business, because there's
probably businesses that we don't even know of.
Right.
So be prepared with your stories for us as well.
That's right. That's right. Call us in and tell us about your dog business. Folks, thank you for joining us at Duke City Dog Talk. Lisa, Jeff, and Lindsay, take care. Albuquerque. Bye.
Woof.
Woof. Woof.